Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? Konnichiwa. Introduce that. Sorry about that, I always test my volume just to make sure nothing's going on. You might notice I removed the overlay. I keep feeling like it's in the way, so I might look at a way to just put people's names up over chat, the donators, subscribers, and stuff, without having an overlay in the way and cluttering stuff up. But for now, croissant. Hi there, Mick. You're the first one here. As I was loading into the game, it remembers that I started against the Necromancer last night before I just force closed the game because my PlayStation cord died. But then I find it neat that as it's loading, he talks about the Necromancer and says something about his folly was not noticing something as simple as the twitching leg in a dead rat, aka then he'd know that the person was actually a Necromancer. Oh, it even remembers what fight we were in. Oh, it sounds odd because I don't have my headset plugged in. There we go. What did you miss? Not much. Me. You missed me. They rushed these lemons to the cliff's edge.
More destructive than 100 cannons.
Okay, it doesn't look like I missed out on anything. I feel like we're fighting against a boss in this level, so should I try to keep my stress as low as possible? If so, I should kill those guys with these ones, because they stress you out by spilling wine on you. It's not very poggers. I didn't think the sword guy would be able to hit me 3 back. Oh wow, crit. I haven't camped yet. This will be the first time I'm allowed to camp where you can reduce if you worm, crawl through the mud, and die in the rain. Rude. That's because his stress filled up and he got a negative attribute, so now he's freaking out on people.
Back to the pit.
What did 5 to 9? Might as well. I don't think this guy can hit the back row. This can hit the 3rd row, but still not enough to kill. If I pull this guy close enough, maybe that one skeleton won't be able to attack from the back row. Lame. Wow, double crit. Or 2 crits in a row, I should say. Good job, Sasha. Good job. Here, I'll give myself a head pat. I'm not sure if he can use his moves from back there. And this guy can only use blank shot from up close. Why does everyone dodge like those shots? He needs more accuracy. Best continues to bond beyond the point of affliction. Sure, so that to give out. Yeah, they can have a heart attack if it fills up a second time. I think probably will in the boss fight. I haven't named him after anyone though, so even if he dies, it's not the end of the world. I mean, he can less stress himself out. We've shot this 3 to 5. He has 3 health. Okay, I was like, as long as it hits, then it hits the enemy crumbles. Oh, he can hit from 1 row back.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
This stuns Endless Torch if it does. And if it doesn't resist.
Purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Continue the onslaught.
We're still doing good.
Destroy them all.
Cleanse items, prevent maladies. Oh, can also remove combat debuffs. I want to move you back 1. Like that. Thank you. I'm gonna keep me torch highly. Why can't my guy see those traps? I mean, my third guy. I was about to say, I swear to dog, if I encounter the necromancer before I even use my wood for camping. Thankfully using a torch in combat doesn't seem to do, like, waste a turn. We stun him so he starts stressing us out. Who goes behind? Apparently these dudes. So this marks the person, and then this does like double damage to them. And this knocks them back, and stuns, and then that can do slight more damage. But for now these aren't just enemies, so I'll just ignore that.
With impunity.
What? He just attacked his teammate? Listen, rude. What debuff? Oh, abusive. It's a misstep. This should be able to hit the third row. He can't hit back there. He can at least stress a little on himself. No, I was going to say, hopefully he doesn't go first. My guy's speed must not be that great.
Another one falls. Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven
I didn't
into
care
the
what he was going to
mud.
say, he's just yelling at us. So look, there's limited storage that you can carry with you, so eventually in the long maps you do have to actually decide, do I want to drop relics for a bunch of gold, or Okay, yeah, it's like I need to camp just to de-stress that dude. Dang it. Those guys are getting away so easily. More accuracy. Oh yeah, I wanted to trade that for a different move he had, but it didn't work.
Be gone, fiend.
The other guy has protection, that's why I skipped him thinking I could one-hit kill this one. And I did. Okay, I should move the leper back because that guy's only using that on the very front person.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I'll kill them all.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
That would be perfect if that knocked him back.
Press this advantage.
I'm gonna put the
Give them no
whatever he's called
quarter.
bounty hunter into the front row and see if that at least stops the leper from taking. Hi there, bigger man. How are you doing tonight?
The wounds of war
the worst
can
heal
be
I've seen.
healed, but never hidden. Eradicated.
You're sick? I'm sorry to hear that. Were you the one that mentioned last night or what not having COVID?
This
Because if so,
expedition
that
at
is rough.
least promises success. A
Okay,
full pack often attracts
I'm gonna move that guy back
unwanted
just
attention.
in hopes that if we encounter another group, they don't stress the one dude out more because he's almost having a heart attack. No, well that's good at least. Should I go one more room before using my camp? Let's do one more room and just hope that... And of course, it's that guy, who I don't want to be stressed out. Oh, he must be a kleptomaniac.
Packs
Oh, and that
laden
was a
with
journal
loot
entry.
are often low on supplies.
I think I have to actually be in a room to camp. Okay, they're not doing it, so let's just see what I can do to reduce...
Huddled together,
Human
furtive
beings,
and
skill
vulnerable.
phase.
Rats in a maze.
If I remember, if you eat nothing, they get stressed out. If you eat a little bit, it balances out. If you eat a full meal, then cheers. Accuracy and crit. Chance to surprise. Let's stress down, so he's going to do that even if it stresses out the others. And I can reduce the other stress, but he gets hurt, and he's already lower on health. Prevents ambush. Accuracy for 4 battle, I'll probably do that. Oh, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to reduce that guy's stress more, that might not end well. He's gonna buff all his range stuff. Let's reduce this guy's stress for a few battles. Oh, did he deny it? Piercing crit rather than healing. Blah blah blah. Well, that's too bad. The leper's still incredibly stressed out. He might have a heart attack. Probably will during the boss fight. I don't know if that's an instant loss, though, of his life, or if it just gives him a mortal wound and then that's a chance of him dying, like each hit. I could try to stun those guys that do the stress debuffs, but... And I can always back out of this mission and take it as a loss without letting my people die. Doomsday hits all of us. It'd be good to bring him forward. Yeah, they're targeting the guy with the most. Just for 3 stress per round for 4 rounds. Good lord. I feel like I should leave. This does 7 to 13. This does 12 to 23. Oh, because he's human, so it does extra. I can't even stun that faraway guy. I mean, even if he dies, he's level 1. So it's not that big of a deal. Though I don't like having a bunch of dead people in my graveyard. That's what graveyards are for, Sasha. Maybe we should just reduce stress a little bit. 5 isn't much, but I mean it adds up. Doing it every turn.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I think I have something to cure that blight. Yeah. Yeah. You might be able to run in the middle of a fight too, for all I know.
A hand's
Oh,
breadth
okay,
from
he had a heart
becoming
attack.
unwound.
The stress of defeat. I'm just backing
Wounds
out.
to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
Obsessed with food, obsessed with sainthood, prone to stealing items. Accuracy versus human, crit versus human. No, that's okay. That's too bad, that's too bad. That's a loss, but it's not a huge loss.
Awash in blood and delusion, he bears the burden of 1,000
Oh,
lifetimes.
we got a flagellant. Blackheart has gone on a personal vision quest to achieve enlightenment. He meditated. Okay, does that mean I can't use him for a while? I didn't know that could happen. Good old Blackheart. He went on a vision quest, lost his selfish bad quirk. That's hilarious. Astroporo is no longer kleptomaniac. I don't have a Hellion.
Barbaric rage and
Can't
unrelenting
increase my roster.
savagery make
I was
for
going
a
to say I need the
powerful ally.
Houndmaster 2. I don't have one yet. Damage of HP below. That is awful. 20% max HP, but 10% less damage. That's actually good. Considering the Vestal doesn't worry about dealing damage anyways, they're my healer. But I don't have 10,000 gold to just toss around willy-nilly. Okay, that attacks both people for half damage. Did I not learn that move from him? Yeah, it's like I learned Purge, was it? Knockback, clear all corpses. Oh, that's why I wanted it. And the two new characters are this one. Bleed someone for 2 rounds. Bleed multiple people in the back row. Only valid at low health. Heals self but reduces healing received after. Oh, so this is a melee attack that still heals him. Reduce 10 stress on someone, but give himself 10 stress, I'll pass. Clear mark target. Transfer bleed and blight to people. Look at this, this is like an extra heal. And then we'll get rid of the stress one. That looks cool. I remember in the previous game I named this Frostfox. Oh, whoops. I'll have to check their ability too. Wicked Hack is basic. Iron Swan only hits the back row, which is kind of meh. But I mean, it's good that in the front row they can hit that far back. Can stun two people, but reduces their own damage. Lower damage hit with bleed. Move forward and hit all 3 rows, but reduce it. Well, that's kind of good. I'm gonna take that instead of that Iron Swan thing. Cure Blight, Bleed, heal self a little, and increase damage. More damage. Oh, but then She keeps buffing themselves to do reduced damage, which I'm not a fan of. I wonder how many turns that reduces her own damage for. I might try that out and see. That stuff all increases stress recovery. Reduces cost of per treatment cost. Treatment for disease. Number of medical ward slots. How do I increase the treatment? Oh, probably in the treatment library.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon,
And this is all stress
but rather
relief.
inside the mind.
I need that. We've got the survivalist now. But I'll hold off for a minute. You know, I need lots more artifacts before I can do pretty much anything.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what he will face.
Okay, treat quirks and other problematic behavior. Obsessed with sainthood tendencies, obsessed with food. Disease, humors, and other physical maladies. So that can't be quirks, though. Sasha's stressed out, so they're gonna go drinking and hope that they don't go disappear for months at a time. Oh wait, did I get an artifact? No, I did not. This stuff is too high level. Plus 5 accuracy to melee skills, that's nice. More accuracy but less health. Dodge but less healing, that's horrible. Leper only? Oh, but more stress. That's exactly what I don't want. Well, this is a short one and gives the melee increase thing. Heal. Melee tank. Or he can tank. The other person's already level 1. Can this guy use his moves from the third one? No, he cannot. I was gonna say I don't have enough rangers, but Sleepless can come with me. Clear 100% of room battles. And let's just grab that as all.
They breed quickly down there in the dark.
So this
But
is the
perhaps
first
we
time
can slay them even faster.
Sit. Look. Lasting effect on the hero, so maybe that's a good buff. Photomania? Is he obsessed with the light? Your Darius Highwayman 4 to 6. Day 7, we tangled with some unruly louts. Raven called them cultists. They were ferocious but clumsy. Not important, but I still like collecting those. And that's the guy that likes being hurt,
Mechanical
so who cares?
hazards possessed by evil intent.
Should I have anti-venom? And I have holy water, which I guess they gave me just because. This poison's poisonous, which is probably the best thing you can do. And this dodge, who cares? I assume these people are all resistant to blight just because they look gross. Back to 11. How many turns does Repost activate for? 2 rounds. Or 2 more, I guess. Love that heals them, but also has a chance to make them bleed. It does heal still typically more than the bleed is. He should be able to cure himself. Although if I use this, then he still gets his turn. Let's see if I can stun. Just because they're resistant to my... Yay! They're resistant to my blight. Stop taking on Sleepless! I love that. Flagellant can heal other people, but then he has a chance to make himself somehow bleed.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
He can cure... Oh, the blight and bleed. He can cure blight. Oh, and that cures blight on himself. I was going to use it literally on himself.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Stop killing Sleepless. Kill someone else.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Continue the onslaught.
Too bad now I can't cure Sleepless.
Destroy them all.
I think you could use your heal abilities like out of
Wealth
combat,
beyond
but I guess
measure.
that's too cheap.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I'm still gonna go for the wound just because they didn't have a lot of help. You guys seem resistant to poison, so let's stop. And that will pull, I was gonna say that'll probably pull him forwards. Oh, nice heal. That the bleed kills him. No, or just doesn't make him bleed out. Oh, and this guy can guard his ally. I should have done that when Sleepless was taking all that damage. I'll try to remember that.
Faint hope blossoms. Impressive.
You think killing them would give meat, but no.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I was gonna say, hopefully after that hit he'll die of the bleed and poison. Or blight, they call it. Flagellant is fast, it seems. Might as well cure him. That must be AoE stress. Not a lot, though.
Confidence surges as
This
the
team
enemy
doesn't seem
crumbles.
too great, but at least I'm surviving. And I still haven't seen a single chest yet. Or a chest that needs a locked key. Or secret door. I think there's a star on the map when it's a secret door. What's up the flagellant? Look at that. The scrolling's forever changed the hero. Okay, I was worried that it was going to freak him out. Traps are really like that guy. Does that mean I like him? Who knows? Just because I can hit quick with the bleed, that seems the most damage. They only have 40% blight resist. Which I mean is still fairly high if you think about it, but...
How quickly the tide turns.
4-7. 3-7. Let's see that enemy's info. He's gonna die to the poison next turn. And it won't tell me that guy's info, but I think they'll die too. There
Great
you go.
is the
And
weapon that
next guy
cuts
too.
on its own.
That might kill him? Okay, good. I was like, that reduces their protection and dodge.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Oh, he can't use it on himself. That makes sense, I guess, since it makes himself bleed anyways. I don't want to kill him in one hit. Because I want to heal my flagellant. That'll take over the bleed and stuff. Well, I can't kill him with that, so let's hold on. Oh, of course, a 1. Thankfully he resists the bleed, though. Everybody seems to have decent bleed resist. I don't know if his rooms are still there for sudden.
Ornaments, neatly ordered.
Dark altar
Lovingly
skulls,
admired.
dark presence. I assume this is holy water. Item had no effect. Okay. Torch. No effect. Okay. Key. No effect. Okay. Shovel. No effect. Okay, nothing works against the altar. Fuses you with great power. Damage, accuracy, and crit until okay. Well, I wasted a bunch of items there, but whatevs.
If only
I
treasure
really
could
thought that the
staunch the
purified
flow
water
of
would be what works.
otherworldly corruption.
Oh, surprise, that's good. So we all get to go first. Tentacle! Lame. If I had hit him, the bleed probably would have killed him. Oh, that moves him forward by 1 wall attack. Move resist. Oh, it's stun. It's fine. This is fine.
Death by inches.
Okay, that marker, but he's far enough back, but I don't think they can hit him. Let's heal him. Another guy has 15 protection because he's the tank. He might be able to use his self-heal now, since he's below like 40% HP. And then it reduces healing on him for a few turns afterwards, but... yeah. Heals max HP, and then heals max of someone else, plus max HP of himself, but then reduces healing on himself for 2 turns. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday night. Okay, so then the occultist forwards, that shouldn't matter that much in the long run, because I think they can both use their abilities from the back rows like that. Of course. I just wanted to see if I could spend an extra turn healing or such. Also, let's let people go before. Double healing again.
A trifling
oh yeah, that's for
victory,
the DLC.
but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, wrong way. I'm so used to just moving to the right because that's the direction we're always facing. And of course I get more bleed. Okay, thankfully I got into a fight so I can heal before all that bleed damage hits me. I think these bugs, when they die, they don't leave corpses behind. Breathe nibble. They look adorable. Adorably ugly. But that's still in a sense adorable.
Another one falls.
Yeah, no body. So then the others instantly move up. Yeah, HD. Thanks for checking in. They only have 6 HP.
Executed with impunity.
That one will die to the bleed next turn. This next turn. Spotted fever. Uh-oh. That's something you have to cure at the sanitarium. I can see what it is after that round, though.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Or at least I think I can. 50% light resist. Okay, that's not good. But it's not crippling. Journal. Trampled journal. Sebastian's watch was his last. We were jolted during our evening's repast. The best we could do The best we could make in these murky halls of our once great host. From the roar and flash of black powder, we dropped our bowls to hurry to him. All we could find was his spent pistol and a trail of blood leading into a maze of shadows. We press on. Too many shadows, they just left him for dead. Okay, last room. That's 4 damage. If this hits there, the bleed should kill him before he even attacks.
Begone, fiend.
Blood for the burden, something I didn't see. Should be blood for the blood god.
Back
Ooh,
to
no one
the
took any
pit.
damage, that's a first. My inventory is full, though. Well, at least it's not the flagellant.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
I don't really care about the holy water at this point. Looks like I got a notification. Oh, Furball got logged out of Twitch and needs a verification from the email. Lol, because I made that account for him. Let me go just look that up quick. There. Good, good, good. And then we'll delete that email. We'll go back to my normal one. Thank you, no problem, Furball. Okay, back to the game. I can actually... Does HD want to be a man-at-arms, some buff dude with a hammer? Because I could just go... HDZKY. You're in the game! And you're apparently anemic. I don't think my character's blue. I saw Seven Seas Dogwater start streaming earlier today. And they're doing like a sponsorship with War Thunder or something like that. Hey Furball! How's it going? You're always there? Sounds good. Those two should die next turn with the Blight. And of course, the one type of damage that wouldn't let me kill them. Don't even need to worry about healing, because 2 of those guys should die as soon as they get their turn. But I'm still gonna do it. I don't trust Nyla. Spiders just shot webs like that would be terrifying. It's one thing to just put like string around, it's another thing to just straight up shoot an entire web.
As victories mount,
250
so too
gold
will
might not be
resistance.
worth more than... Well, it might be worth more than the torches, I think.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
Early rising, 2 speed if torch is high, less stress in the weld. Okay, those things are nice.
A fresh irritant, the sum.
Stress reduction,
A
it keeps
sanguine
doing that, and
memory
that's from the
to
one
me.
DLC. Blackheart returned from their vision quest. Can I increase my roster? No. No one new there, though. Damage to melee skills. Chance craving for alcohol. Bleed resist. Less stress he'll receive. That might be something I want to remove. Kleptomaniac. Nope, that's what I'm getting rid of right away. Don't steal my loot. Why the leather straps? Because they're probably going to beat you till you don't steal stuff anymore. Let's do the cheaper one. Or I can't. And I can't reduce the cost of it. I don't know if people passively reduce stress like every week a little bit. 5 accuracy to melee skills. Let's see, I can use that. I just need to go straight back in, I think, to get more relics, just so I can start upgrading for real. Hellion only. Crit and accuracy if the torch is low. I feel like that might be worth a lot of money. Oh, that's to kill the Necromancer Apprentice. More virtue chance, less stress, but less stone. Speed, that actually might be good. I don't care too much about speed, since I'll still be able to... I don't care too much about speed, since I still will be able to attack every turn, just not first. 10% stress is pretty good. This healer. Okay, that's a medium one. Can Blackheart actually hit from third row? Harvest can. Manacles can hit from back there. And Bile. But his transform moves are all up close. Let's name the abomination Furball. For no reason at all, except he transforms into a monster, which is kind of a furball, right? Totally not throwing shade. 100%. I mean, I can't imagine. Good on you for not getting mad at me. Horrors of the Dark. I might have to look up what that does, because last time I used it, it didn't reduce sanity, so I don't know if it just temporarily buffs you to not take as much sanity damage.
Fiends must be driven back. And what better
Complete
place to begin
100% of room
than the
battles.
seat of our noble line?
Oh, so I have to go this way anyways. Day 4, the road to the Damned Hamlet was a tricky one, both defined and to travel. When it revealed its ruined face, I swore I had never seen such neglect. Some buildings collapsed, and uncaring residents fidgeting uselessly. I went swiftly to the tavern. Others with similar interests had gathered there, and I was assembled into an expedition. We leave at first light on the morrow. Oh, I didn't pick that up? Oh, too late, I guess. I was gonna say, I think the Hellion can still rush forward. Yeah, that hits all 3 people for decent damage, but reduces your own damage, which is so stupid.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Tentacles!
Mortality
6 isn't much of a
clarified in a
crit,
single strike.
but then that stresses us out a ton. Just like how us getting crit gives a little bit of sanity stress back. Or removes it, I should say. No, I'll do this because Frost is probably going to jump forwards. Whoa.
Obliterated.
There, proper. Run for the little dots!
Unnerved.
I wonder who the little dots are in this game. Maybe the Shambler's one of them. Though I think he's just like a mini boss that the journals talk about.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay, well, this is a fight, so you'd think they wouldn't be able to surprise us no matter what. Oh, I didn't change Frost. How Frost looks. Eldritch Pull and Interest with Incantation. They do Tempting Ball, but I'm not get rid of them. Yeah, and they don't seem to be resistant to bleed. Yeah, no blight at all. I mean, they're super resistant to bleed, but not to blight at all. 2 for 3 rounds, blah. I feel like I should still get
Fresh
to finish them.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Only hits that one. I feel like I'll just see if I can stun him. Yay! I thought it said they only have Eldritch. Oh, does it only tell me the known moves that they have? That must be it. Yeah, now it'll probably say that they have that other move as well. Cure Blight, Bleed, Heal Self, increase damage and accuracy. But for now, we'll just do it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oops. I say whoops because I was expecting that to be a half-decent heal. Oh, and that puts out our torch a bit. Heal more.
Confidence surges as
That
the
seems to
enemy
do
crumbles.
half-decent damage. I thought the bodies do seem to rot and lose health every turn. They do have dodge. Of course, the one guy who doesn't really need the healing gets it. rather hit him. Or one hit kill him. Good job, HD. 10 stun.
As victories
Stun
mount,
chance, -1 speed.
so too will resistance.
For now, we can give that to Furball. Reduce their speed a little, but dodge and protection till tramp. Wish I had known that sooner. Furball's going in there. Oh, and poison them. Oh, lethargy. I thought it was poison. 4 speed. Nah, it's not horrible. Like I've said, even if they go last, while that's not great, at least they never skip their turn completely for having low speed. Okay, looks like I can move off.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles,
Scout.
paid for in
I'm just
blood.
crossing my fingers. Nope, no scout. I'll go another room or two before I camp.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Okay, Vago's left inside, and of course it's trapped. Every single one of those I've seen is trapped so far, but I still click them. And I didn't see any fights.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, and I will use my campfire here.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Stress for someone. Reduce everybody's speed and accuracy, but a lot less stress and a lot less stress for 4 battles. I might do that, even if it's only a small accuracy debuff. Stress is like the most important thing from these. Damage to everyone. And chance for increased crit. Because if I reduce stress enough, then I don't have to put them in like the sanitarium or anywhere afterwards. There's 5 points. I can't do anything for 1 point. 2 is the minimum, seemingly.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. If only
Day 8,
treasure
Moira
could
has been
staunch
afflicted
the
with
flow
sickness. It must have been some rotting air from the
otherworldly
coffin. She
corruption.
insisted on piercing with her spade. As terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap nor crazed idiot. I wager my lucky coin on it. I wonder if that person was a grave robber then. Because that technically is one of the classes in game. And then I'll instantly start healing Frost.
Weakened.
Small heal, still better than nothing. And a bleed, never mind. That bleed might counter it completely. I'm down for 3 rounds. No, not completely, but... And misses everyone, of course. I was hoping that would at least kill the one with no health. Well, picking on the one who's most stressed out. There we go, that's a huge shield. 50% damage, but hits 3 people.
Masterfully executed.
And then I hate how she keeps reducing her own damage. But she has an ability that increases her damage too. Yep, for people who only have like 25% resist to stun chance, they seem to avoid it a lot. Oh, and masochistic, oh lord. That will probably stop them from being
Those
healed.
who covet injury find it in no short supply. The way is lit. The path is clear.
If you that, maybe
Require
Frost can
only
heal
the
3
strength
again.
to follow it.
Please don't deny the hit. Okay, they didn't. So it's only a chance to.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
My turn had long to bleed like that. Yeah, bye. Oh, that's only from further back. Never mind. That does no damage. So we'll pass
As
on.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Big heal. I never seem to see like 7 or 8 as a heal. It seems to either be huge heals or tiny heals.
Foolish horrors.
Fountain of Holy Purport.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Propitations are found. Oh,
Finding the stuff is
I was
only the
hoping it
first
cure
test.
debuffs.
Now it must be carried home.
Says a new fight starts. I didn't know that could happen in places you've already cleared. But maybe that's why they're instantly surprised.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
We gotta get out of here before Frost has a heart attack. Stun lock team.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
There's a chance that, of course, say there's a chance I can one-hit kill him, but this knocks once it hits. I'm not turning them to an abomination just because that seems to stress everyone out, and I don't know if it ends as soon as combat's over. If the fight was tough, I would, just because it swaps out their abilities.
A momentary abatement.
And so I did nothing but hurt my teammate there. Of course, they waste their... Oh no, they didn't waste their turn. They just attacked themselves. I've gotta love this art style. Wonder if someone will make a VTuber model like this. Probably already has. And will the light finish now? There we go. and hopefully the debuff will fade by the time we get into combat again.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, 2 battles, never mind. Oh, we have blood left for the leeches.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
Okay, Frost is stressed out, so we shouldn't have her. That's not what I meant to do. I only meant to switch to the person like this, just so that they're the ones that investigate everything. Hit that person in 3rd row. And then they dodge. I was gonna say, maybe that'll at least kill them or stun them, and then it does neither. I wonder if I move Frost to the back of the group, even though she can't do anything there. Maybe she just won't have a heart attack. Oh lord, they might die here.
And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
Okay, thankfully they survived that.
This is no
Well,
place for the weak.
peace out,
or
Frostfox. You're the
foolhardy.
first death. You survived like 2 matches. And by matches, I mean 2 dungeons. So I'll have to get a new Hellion now. Just because I like having one of each. Stop dodging. I think I have an ability that can reduce that guy's dodge. And that might push him over the edge. Yep. Rapture. No, selfish.
Self-preservation is paramount, at any cost.
It's just damage and protection. Oh, it doesn't reduce dodge. I mean, this guy has protection, but...
A momentary abatement.
And that guy with dark folds.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
These guys don't do much damage without Frost, sadly. Most of them are utility. I mean, Furball might do more damage if I try to swarm him, so maybe I should do that.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yeah, that guy is going to have to get a lot of stress relieving
The slow
activities.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
8 stress is a lot, though. She only has 20 blight resist. How can she keep resistant? 3 times in a row. Like, redonkulous. Of course. I feel like HD might die as well. I hope not, but... I'm so close to finishing this level, though.
As life life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Selfish, of course. Not once have I seen anyone rapture yet. What has the best accuracy? That has the best with 90. Please make me thank you. You're stressing everyone out.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
He has to heal himself. I can chug food. I can chug food afterwards if I need to. You can do it, make that fun. The dog's being a doughhead at the door again, like we always really talk about. And Zelda should pass their turn. I could just... well, he doesn't need the stress reduction.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates
Okay,
a
resist the
dizzying
blood.
fall.
There's at least one more room fight. Yeah, I expected it to have no effect. That's stress reduction from that. Oh lord, there. Oh, thankfully that didn't hit them. Let's see if I can stun the other guy before he attacks and finishes him. Of course. I'm not liking him as much as I can now because he keeps doing zeros. He'll be at death's door or straight up dead.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Oh, good lord. He survived that, thankfully. Oh, does he want to die? He charged the front row. So he's just gonna push back to the front row. And stun even though the guy was resistant. He has the death's door debuff still. Ooh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. I don't care stun, I just, there you go.
Fiend.
That still seems to do good damage, I think I mentioned earlier, even if it doesn't stun. And the bleed will cancel that out. I don't know if he's got like an A scratched into his head. The abomination? It looks like an A to me. It's probably not supposed to be, it's probably just supposed to be scarring, but... There you go. I want to say things are going well, but they most certainly are not.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Great light. Just increase the chance of being... Oh, thank you. I'm not even going to go for that other curio. And it looked like it said there was a fight here, but then it disappeared. You with the least stress. Passages are unsettling. Yeah, that's exactly why I switched to him. I knew it. It flashed that there was an enemy for a second. Attack the one that hasn't, of course, it hasn't gone yet, just in case that I could want to kill him. That actually gets far.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
That is not what I expected. Yeah, it bleeds. I'd rather stun. Good. Oh, stitch. Stop. Oh, he's selfish, so he wants to be in first place. That's the largest heal I've ever seen. Holy heck. Oh, he multi-guarded him. It's better than nothing. Better than passing his turn, though not that much. Furthest away guy, I'm just abusing that chain move. Holy heck! Now that, I say 18 is the biggest heal I've seen, and then suddenly they go, nah son, you ain't seen nothing. Bam. But I assume the earlier one was probably like a crit on an 8, and that one was like a crit on a 13 or 12. If it's low damage. Of course. It's like XCOM all over again. Okay, so this last room might be the last one, or there's a fight in the room behind it, we'll see. But yeah, this wasn't a good setup. I need more healers, I might have to get another Vestal at some point. Even though I don't like having multiples of the same character type, that's a character type that is hard to look over. Oh, well that's stunned. I didn't think it did that. Or no, they were stunned for the other attack, and then that just popped up after. I made it.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Surprise! Guard ally with 15% protection to self. I feel like I might do that. And it's transform for once. If it stresses out the others. Rapier, slash, and stun roll. Well, it might one-hit kill this guy.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Good old Furball. Roar. This will be the last fight, so I can go home. Rage. Rage is just a basic attack. Rage hits multiples, and Slam is the knockback. I think that can protect people from getting stress when he absorbs the whole attack. Of course, this is part of the plan. I will hide behind you. I mean, he's low on health, so why not? That guy actually does good damage once he's transformed. I assume it's going to default back to his human form after the thing. Or after the battle. It doesn't look like anyone else is gonna die. If I get another Hellion, I might name it Renee. Oh, the Furball's the first one to become virtuous.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
It's hilarious, honestly, that the Abomination of all people does that. And yet, as soon as the match is over...
This expedition at least promises success.
And nope, that was not the last fight. You have the least stress, so you're gonna touch everything. Oh, he's a kleptomaniac too. Oh, and there was a journal! It's always with the journals that they start stealing stuff. Well, at least I don't need to eat as much with Frost dead. That's so mean, but... Torchlight. Well, you guys are stressed out anyways, so might as well. No, it's like that only if that crit that one did.
The ground quakes.
You attack the deadlock. It says 8 to 15. Okay, I was just hoping I could post snap that the other guys don't want to kill him. Oh, and you see he can have a heart attack. If I can do this quickly, he'll not. I might have to guard him just to prevent him from getting the heart attack. Because then he can absorb the tempting goblet or whatever. He never misses with his rage, which seems nice. Pretty cool what I should have done at the start. I'm just gonna see if I can stun this dude.
Devastating blow. Injury and despondence.
Okay, and this will be the end right
for
here.
heroism or cowardice.
Dodge.
Remind
speed,
yourself
but
that
10%
overconfidence
less
is a
accuracy,
slow
not worth
and
it.
insidious killer.
This might be worth more than like the food. good. Rest in peace, Frostfox.
Bones return to
You will be
rest.
missed. Although you were
Devils
super low
remanded
level,
to
so I don't
their
care that
abyss.
much about losing you. More stress versus unholy, that is horrible. Death blow resist, that's good. Crit to range skills. He uses range skills in his human form. Hey Sarah, thanks for checking in. You missed the first death.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Kroll has left on a quest of personal hardship and pain. Kroll! But so I won't be able to use him for at least one mission. And I need more, what is that, deeds? To increase this. I believe the Arbalist is like the same as the Musketeer, who I prefer. How's the game going? Everything working fine? Yes, it is.
sister of
I got a new
battle,
cord, so I don't have to
pious
seemingly
and
worry about
unrelenting.
that. Okay, we want a second one of those healers. Number of slots in the medical ward. Disease treatment. I mean, for only 3 I might as well.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
Okay, Kleptomaniac is the one we get rid of right away. And who had a disease? Furball does. Minus for speed, well it's not much, might as well get rid of it. Okay, it won't let me cure the one-person stuff. Bleed skill chance, some people might use. Someone gets more virtue chance and less stress. I feel like that should go to someone like HD, since they're a tank. Sleep this can go drinking. Oh, that stuff takes deeds. That's why I don't have deeds. Damage versus Eldritch. Max health, that's horrible. Less stress, but less death blow resist. That's kind of a fair trade-off. There's deeds there, so I might have to go there just for that. Yeah, I do need deeds, so I might as well do that. And it's a short one. Then we can take Seer. Blackheart can attack from that third row, right? Or maybe Seer can. Sasha can go along just for XP. Yeah, we're just tentacle lurkers lying wait just below the water's surface. Tread carefully.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with
starting off with
pelagic nightmares.
Scouting is nice.
They must be flushed out.
Everything is empty. Sure, why not? If I remember when we played before, the jellyfish is the one that stuns. This does lots of damage. But then it debuffs him for the rest of the thing. Let's see if I can stun the stunner. Oh, he has 50% stun resist. Sasha! Hey Venom, how are you doing tonight? What are you up to? Brian didn't look poisonous, but maybe it is. Oh, and that guy's not stunning. When we played before, he seemed to like stun every turn, and it was annoying. That's why I wanted him dead ASAP. Nothing much, chilling on the couch watching Markiplier vids. Nice. I've watched him sometimes too in the past. Wait, that gives plus 20 for torch? Oh, but it can only be used. How is Darkest Dungeon? It's going good. I had my first death in the previous one, which is too bad, but yeah, if that only has, I wonder, I'll use it just to see if it's one use per fight.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
This one can hit the third row.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Poog? I assume that's supposed to be Paw, but more terrifying. Poog. Yeah, monsters would hide that. Stress on the target. Now we'll see if he gets Bulwark of Faith back on the next fight or not. Drag them forwards. Specifically because then we can try to kill them like this. And I just want to kill them before they make everyone stressed out.
As the enemy crumbles.
They can always use Finale to go jump back. Everybody has Curl's emotes. I find that funny. I almost used his uppercut move once. And it looks like I can use Bulwark of Faith once per fight. I feel like skeletons with the swords in the bottom corners of the screen. Can distress people, but I can also do this.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We heal them since they're bleeding too. Okay. So it gives him armor, marks himself, so he's more likely
As
to
the
be hit.
light gains
And
purchase,
gives us torch, which saves
spirits are
money.
lifted, and purpose is made clear.
They're in the back row. How come you can hit them? And just right from the bodies. I think actually their one attack actually heals themselves. So it's like maybe I should have done that instead. Keep moving into the proper position. You dart around, because they're the jester. That is the highest damage attack I've had yet.
These nightmarish creatures
oyster
can be
removes the
felled.
value in
They
it.
can be beaten.
I wonder if I use the shovel on it. Shovel prevents the oyster from closing. Decraring plus 33% healing received. That's okay. Light skill chance and speed, but less speed. Well, I might have a use for those. Let's go left because there's less rooms. Uh-oh. First time in a while I've seen less than 4 enemies. Since we're surprised, let's stun. First time I've seen that, that's pretty cool.
A
For the
momentary
tiniest amount.
abatement.
But it's better than nothing. I mean, it's still 4 health overall if you think about it. Okay, that'll finish him off. That's good. And I'll heal him as soon as I can.
Slowly, gently. This is how a
Don't
life
kill
is
Seer.
taken.
Of course, they're trying to kill Seer.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
I can always force Seer to eat a bunch of food after the fight if I really need to. For now, I'll just mark this guy, and I'll attack him more likely.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I can die of that.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay,
A
and then
trifling victory,
Seer back to
but
the
a
third row.
victory nonetheless.
Like that. You can touch the dead fish because you're the jester. His hands look like claws when he does that. Okay, blood-soaked pages torn from a journal. They are sleeping and kept from slumber by a distinct stream of whispers, as if carried by the currents and waves of the sea. I have not told them most of my flesh has sloughed off, revealing a strange silvery membrane. I keep myself covered. They questioned me when I ate the meat raw at Campfall, and found my response difficult to understand. I suppose it would be best to explain my condition when they awaken. Then they would be convinced of my urgency to leave and find aid in Hamlet. I feel like he's turning into one of the fish people. His silvery skin is like them, and eating raw meat is like a monster. Okay, I have to complete room battles. I'm not gonna go that way. Fight for nothing but a single curio. And then while I do have... Or no, I used my shovel too. What if the Jester will be good at disarming stuff? this is a fight.
The light, the promise of safety.
And, oh, that guy has... Or no, do they all have swords? I think they do, I just can't see their arms, so it looks like they're holding spears from the person in front of them. Oh, she started up with Valorant. Using that thing. It's for one battle, so it's the whole fight, so you use it as soon as possible, I think. Keep seeing if I can make them bleed. Drop the music. I was going to say, even if it doesn't kill them, it should get them low enough that the lead finishes them all. Stop killing Seer! Maybe they know you're here in stream, so they're like, dude, you gotta leave. Crusader and the Leopard, despite being tanks, seem to hit hard. But then they can only really, for the most part, hit close range. Ooh, that could kill the other guy too. He attacked last before, now he gets to attack first. I need to level them up so they can level up their skills more. That guy's almost dead, so let's just at least get rid of some stress.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, so we can stop after the next one, we don't have to go to the last area. But I probably will still go towards the curio there. This is probably worth more than the torch. Or no, I can get rid of that thing first. Journal of Darius Highwayman. Day 4. The road to this damned hamlet was a tricky one. Both to find and to travel. And so, oh, that's the one we read in the other area. So you can get it again. Let's get rid of the holy water. Those things are stuff I think I got for free. Pool of water cupped in smooth stones. Color looks slightly off. Can I burn it? Had no effect. Let's let the jester have fun. Oh, their resilience is hated. Never mind. I thought it was going to like poison them. Oh, the damage accuracy crit. Okay. That's the shocker thing I talked about. And I'm completely resisting it. So thumbs up. This should be one of the hits. There we go. Good, good. Ew, that body looks nasty. I could have used his bulwark, but pass. Starting to like that now. I can only use once per fight. It does a ton of damage and then debuffs him, but still.
The
decisive pummeling. Annihilated.
The only problem with the Jester is that I have to keep moving him.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, last fight for this round. Or dungeon, I guess. Ooh, the biggest she can do for them with that yet. I'd rather give him the protection when he's low on health.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Ooh, nice. Because they got the crit, they're so happy with themselves. Oh, I was about to say, are they going to be pushed to dying? I did have them mark themselves, so I wouldn't be surprised if they focus them down like this. Yep. Oh, but they're dodging. Nice. And they can't kill Astro.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Okay, we got this. Don't take chances, keep healing. I'm suddenly remembering at one point I got into a fight with some dude that opened his coat and there was like a million heads and then he kept spawning these ghost dudes.
Be wary.
15% damage,
Triumphant
position
pride
1,
precipitates
10%
a
virtue chance.
dizzying
That might
fall.
actually be a decent trade-off. Oh no, that was just a buff before.
At last, wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
Speed and dodge on first round, that's not so bad. Damage of torch below 26, that's not bad because I never torched in. Good for range skills is okay. Speed is nice actually.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Neuron left in search of a holy vision. HD achieved enlightenment. And is no longer selfish. What was enlightenment? Oh, that's a new. In town will only meditate for stress relief. That's not good, but it's not horrible.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
Town robber,
We
grave
can
robber
use
isn't that
this.
great, but Renani will replace Frostfox. Blue again. Don't know who to name that after. Okay, so now we have 10 dodge for Antiquarian. I don't think I have Antiquarian yet. So let's just sell that for money. Max health, damage and melee skills. This one reduces his virtue chance by a little, but they don't have very high virtue chance anyways. I can give Renani the damage increase. And that was antiquarian as well, wasn't it? Light skill chance, we can give that to Sleepless. Like that. Okay, Wicked Hack. Iron Swan only hits the back row, so we don't care much for that. The Yawp is like a double stun if I need it. And I'll probably replace it with that. Breakthrough was the other one I wanted. Like that. Okay. Pick to the face. A little less damage, but it's armor piercing, which I assume means goes through guard. Lunge forward. More damage and get more against Blight. Hits 2 people for less damage and debuffs them to take more bleed. Stealth, move back, plus damage. Thrown dagger. Cure Blight bleed on... What's only on self? Blight the enemy is good. I feel like I want to keep them as a ranger. This hits 2 people while this hits just 1. Maybe I'll do that. Then they can lunge forward and move back if they need to. Debuff resist, light skill chance. I'm not concerned about that stuff. Okay, so no one can be upgraded yet. So I need to keep getting deeds. HT can go drinking for now. Oh, he'll only do the one meditation. Never mind, never mind. Didn't someone... Sleepless still has a disease? Blight resist? Minus stress he'll receive. Damage of torch below, I don't care about that. Oh, Kleptomaniac is the one we have to get rid of. Because I don't want him taking my items in the middle of a match. To healing skills for Musketeer. I don't have the Musketeer yet, but I do like that. Stun hit chance and more deeds. Max HP, but less stun resist. Less stress with death blow. Oh, town event. Silence in the crypts. Maybe let's see this. Let's try this team out. And this starts an event, apparently. It's medium. I'm gonna sit up. Hup. Good, good, good. So just moving everything around, basically.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
Okay, activate corrupted altars. And I think the altars can be any of those, what are they called? Objects on the map. Those blue objects. Curios. That's what they're called. These guys seem to be the big guys. They don't have any really big special effects. So he can heal himself, mark himself, give protection and resistance. And then clear all the corpses and knock some of that.
Eradicate.
Huge damage.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You can get
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And the map goes further down too.
A fortune waiting
I
to
am
be
become
spent.
vengeance, all cultists will feel my mace, brigands fear my roar. I am outnumbered, 'tis true, I am starved and half mad, but as long as there's breath in my body I will press on. I will wreak unbearable agony on those who would seek to despoil my great manse. And now they come. I douse my torch. I do not fear the darkness. This is my house, and woe to the uninvited. That's actually a really cool quote. This is my house, and woe to the uninvited. I feel like maybe the grave robbers. What is that? Trap disarm 90%, 60. Oh, it tells you.
Ambushed by foul invention. Glittering gold,
No deeds yet.
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
And this guy can't light up the room with his torch. I mean, his shield. Almost. You might be able to finish them off. There you go, before they
Formation is
even...
broken.
And they healed themselves.
Maintain the offensive.
Before they even managed to stress anyone out. Oh, that took down the torch. Let's heal everybody. Even if it's just a sliver, it still adds up. Of course, run away. But the leper should be able to finish him off here.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Or you heal them. Can't you just E twice like that? You can. It's proper, improper ground. Nothing hits them back there.
A momentary abatement. Press this advantage.
That's what I was hoping
Give
for,
them no
otherwise I just
quarter.
use the leper to heal themselves.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Let's go down just in case. What's Sacherie? This map is technical. Oh, that might make it so I see the whole level. Okay, nice, nice. And there's a curio in this room, so it could totally be one of the altars there. That's probably one of the 3 right there. I would like to kill the ones in the back first. I wonder if I did this if the Gravedigger can throw a dagger and finish up. Probably not. Nope, not unless they crit, which they will not. Oh.
Decimated.
I know they've got a 2-handed sword, but still. There we go, that's what I was hoping for, the big heal. Well, not big, but big if you consider 12 for everyone. Selfish! Confidence is slow and it's
Self-preservation is
It's true, I can't tell you how many times I've heard that tonight, Astro. How are you doing tonight? I could use him to clear one of the bodies, but... Oh, nice.
Be gone, fiend.
Good, busy, but good. How are you? Am I still alive? Yes! I just used you in the previous match. You're level 2 now as a
Remind
Crusader.
yourself that
The only person
overconfidence
who's
is
died
a
so far
slow
was
and
my friend
insidious killer.
Frostfox, and I've already replaced her. Oh, I can't use that. I totally thought that was it. I guess the altar looks different than I expect. Actually, you go to the front. I got a map, so I'm able to see the whole level now, thankfully.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I never seem to need the keys, really. I now find myself back in the Warrens, among the remains of my companions. My wounds are too severe to allow the completion of my task. Thus the desecration must resume another time. Curious, there is a ring in my pocket. Where it came from, I cannot begin to guess, though it bears the sigil of the state's ancestral owner. Very curious. Let's go with the holy water. There's nothing here. I have to see what this curio is. Oh, it's just a torch. And I burn torchlight going this way. You read the book, Sasha. Lasting effect on the hero. Uh-oh. Egomania? They're surprising a lot of them, which is nice. I was gonna say, if I do the breakthrough, that might do the third person and kill them. Hey, there you go. Slice and dice. That instantly makes me think of the rogues in World of Warcraft. They still have their turns, so let's just finish them. And that ruined my hold. turn order. 250
Success
gold each.
so clearly.
I feel like that's not worth holding on to when I've got all this
Or
other
is it
stuff.
merely a trick of the light?
I need to check all the curios. Wow, with a 90% trap
Cruel
disarm chance,
machinations
they
spring
have
to
failed
life
2 out of 3
with a
times.
singular purpose.
I might just let my torch burn out and then I can rest with the campfire. Heirlooms are better than basically everything. If that's...
Terrors may indeed stalk
Hey, Snow,
these
how are you doing
shadows,
tonight?
but yonder, a glint of gold.
Oh, Mabu. I almost said oh, Curl. But it wasn't even Curl.
Circle in the dark.
Minimum food that I
The
don't
battle
lose
may
anything.
yet be won.
Snuffbox reduces diseases. Isn't that a drug? Oh, time cost 1. I haven't seen any of that. How are you doing tonight, Mabu? I thought it was curled too. You're tired but good. Well, you're good. That's good. Damage to self in position 1. Damage if not, no. Minus accuracy and speed, but the stress is absolutely worth it. You want to commit violence? Fair enough. They've got too much stress, so let's let the mask down. And then I can counter that stress by doing this. Oh, I can only do 1? Accuracy and dodge. They do the most damage. And I'm full on items, so I shouldn't worry about that. They're the tanks, they're just going to do the most there. And this will give us full light again.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Full torch. Well, I guess I could have produced a random item. Because using the, what is it, the firewood removed 1 item from my inventory. Doom Seed hits everyone if I remember, so I'd rather get rid of them if I can. Missed everyone. I was like, risk it just to see if I can one-hit kill that guy at the end. Everyone's inaccurate.
Knowing uncertainty.
I mean, I'm missing 5% accuracy, I guess.
Birthplace of dread.
Gonna lurk and sleep now. Good night, Sash. Good night, chat. Have a great rest of your stream. Well, thank you kindly. I hope you have a nice rest. Good night, Seer. Thanks for stopping by. Spending time with us. That's what I didn't want him doing. I have limited blood. Let us spend it wisely. Okay, there's the good heal. I'm still gonna try doing that. Or no, I can only do that breakthrough when I'm not. Well, thank you! Except the stun doesn't help. I was gonna say that allows them to do the breakthrough.
Back to the
We all have
pit.
limited blood, spend it as you can. It's true. I just remember in one movie someone being like, hospitalized after a car crash and their friends all worried and asked them how they're doing. Oh, I'm fine. They said all my bleeding was internal. That's where the blood is supposed to be. Oh.
A momentary.
God, I love the leper. They are super tough. They hit like an absolute truck. Roomba! Oh, I can't even hit the far back one. Comfy's good too, but the room is better. What? Seer says he was going. He's still here. I mean, he said he was lurking, but still. Ridiculous. Who lurks and then hangs out here anyways?
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
That doesn't do damage. Oh, that clears all corpses. That's one of the reasons I got it. Oh, I've never seen him use that. I guess that's because he's never in position number 1. Can't ignore the Roomba party. True enough.
As victories
Oh,
mount,
500 gold
so
each.
too will resistance.
How much is that sell for? I think more. 1,200, yeah. No, actually, I'm gonna ditch it. I'll have more room after I cleanse things. You have a 90%. Okay, there's a chance. I'm like, so that's 2 out of 4 that we've done. What's ashes of this part? And that's still not it. Can I burn it? No, I can't. Can I dig it? What sort of person defiles the dead? I did. It's an urn. It's an urn. I did not think it would do anything. Like, I don't, it's one thing if it's a little urn. It's another thing completely if it's like, you know, a giant urn of stuff. Oh well, I'm a horrible person. I'll remember not to do that in the future. Good lord. That was... Sorry, just making a note of that. Congrats, sweetie. You defiled someone's granddad. Apparently so. At least it was the leper that did it. I mean, people probably expect that of them, so it's not as big a deal. There's 3 different curios up here, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be at least one of the things I need. Yeah, I'm rude to lepers, aren't I? Are lepers still around? Is leprosy still a thing in the third world countries? Because I have, like, never heard of that in my life. I've only heard of it in, like, those old textbook things you hear about Jesus curing people or washing their feet. I assume it is, because I know the black bubonic plague still exists in some places.
Another one falls.
Oh, and I did get that $200 back. I got a refund from that person after all. After I showed that additional stuff they were trying to do, PayPal just literally closed it in my favor without even waiting for them to answer. They were just like, nah son, this is sketchy as hell.
Executed with impunity. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I don't care about the anti-venom so much.
If only treasure
This
could
the
staunch
altar?
the flow of
Yes, quest.
otherworldly
It literally
corruption.
says it. Got a thing from a friend as reward for clipping her so often. Oh. Did they do art for you or something like that? This says fight. A room with fight. You want to show you? Oh lord. Okay, I'm clicking, so it is an image. Okay. This is a crosswalk. This is a sign. This is a pool. No, this is Patrick. Wow, that's sure interesting that she showed that to you, Mabu. Oh, is that the jelly girl? Except I thought the jelly girl was purple. I have to say that's very cute, but your eyes look too big. Your eyes look like you're trying to be like me, just being like... Is this how people look when they're gonna kiss? But that's actually incredibly nice of her to do. Did she draw it herself? Oh lord. See? Like this. Like this. No game for you. No game. I'm gonna keep playing. You just have to suffer. Oh, da, da, I wonder where I'm going. I wonder where I'm going. Into a room I've already been in. Oh, we're going on a curio. It's the last altar. Are you gonna miss it? Are you gonna miss me finishing the last altar? No, 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 I'm not that. I'm not that. Am I? I mean, sometimes. Comes with being a cat. Yes, we were booping noses, and yes, Cass drew it herself. Good. Good. Remain. I'd rather get the most out of my stuff. Thank you for the head pat. Hold on, I think I switched the thing for that. Should still work well. Sit up. Posture and height. I want to see what this curio is. That's
Finding the
good.
stuff is only
I
the
still have
first
room,
test.
so it's like I want to bring back
Now
more
it must
stuff.
be carried home.
My guys might get stressed out by it. By the further fights. Excuse me, but I got loot and more money. Told her it looked like late 90s shoujo manga. I didn't think of it that way, it does. With the Sailor Moon vibes. Everybody dodges those moves. I should stop using it. I use it when I want to finish off someone on low health buffing the other people, even if it debuffs her. Oh, lightning. Lightning, lightning, very, very frightening. Or very frightening me. Then it goes my way. I've heard about healing items in a long time. You should look that up. Just gonna keep damaging because we're so close to finishing. Well, we have finished, but...
Well struck.
Oh, nose rubs with an alien clip. So is you doing that, and she's like, oh, it's from that moment. There you go. That was smart of her to do then. Ooh, deeds. I'm glad that I
full
did
pack
this.
often
Deeds are what I need
attracts
the most.
Unwanted attention.
Every single one of these I've seen so far has been locked. Or I mean trapped. But I still open them. Maybe I'm a fan of traps. Who knows? Who knows? Cough, cough. Probably, yeah. Oh, Renee's resolve is tested. Everybody gets selfish from this.
The bulwarks of the mind have fallen.
Of course, the one of the 4 types of damage it could have done. The one that doesn't hurt at all. Well, at least if this hits. That's how it's been all night. That's literally how it's been all night. That's just how the game works. And you always see me just close my eyes because in real life I'm like, sigh.
The blood quickens.
Can your blood actually quicken? Like if it gets thinned out, would it? Remind me, you should come to the realm with me sometime, Thap, and I'd be happy to. I wondered if you got a realm or what when I saw you playing with them on it. Fair enough, brings the leopard into position to probably want to kill them. Said one hit killed him. Blood quickening is usually just old time way to say I'm getting fired up. Okay, makes sense. I thought it might be something like that, but it wasn't entirely sure.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I don't seem to need the last shovel. You seem like you'd be best with this. Whoop. Just to maximize my loot. Kinda wish I didn't go to this last fight just because of that guy. Nobody has an ability to pull people forwards. Run for the walls! I love how they then just keep pushing in front of each other as they use that exact ability. Well, you think you dropped that outfit? Fair enough.
And frailty finally claim their due.
Do you want me to name that character Mabu? Because I still haven't named them anyone. Or I still haven't named anyone after Mabu just yet because you weren't around when I started yesterday. So I think there's still a couple other characters that I haven't named after people too, including the Grave Robber there. Sure. First I'll show you any of the other characters who are in town, but I think it's just people like the Occultist and stuff like that. They don't even walk, they just slide forward. Latte's scolding you for calling E.T. ugly. E.T. looks like a... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Say so. Everyone's going stressed out. Oh, Mabu might have a heart attack here.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Definitely a sprinkly baby Yoda.
passion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
That was the lowest damage I've seen from that move yet. Can I stun this guy? Okay,
In
thankfully.
Radiance, may we find victory.
I know they're almost low on health, they're so low on health, but these guys don't seem to do much damage anyways. Of course you do. Stop doing no damage. And if only I could have done that to the person in the back there. I like that crits destroy the body too. I'm just gonna focus on damaging them dead right away. And everybody's gonna have to rest and relax after. I was going to laugh if it's like, we say we'll name that character after you, and then they instantly die a second later. So I believe it's a very flattering neckline. Oh, I can't see anymore.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, back to town.
Beacons in the darkness. Stars in the emptiness of the void.
Okay, so that replaced something. Replaced sickly, less burst chance. Less weapon upgrade cost, that's pretty good. Death blow resist is bad. Food consumed if stress above 50, I need to get rid of that. Death blow resist, that's nice.
The shuffling
Resolve
dead are
XP in
silenced.
ruins
We have
on
claimed
next
dominion
quest.
over the ruins.
50%
once
damage in
more.
ruins on next quest. Oh, okay, that's cool. Anybody new? Tutor Grave Robber? No, there's not. So I have the Grave Robber, the second healer. You could be the Flagellant, if you prefer that to the Flagellant, Occultist, Leper, and those are the ones that don't have names, Mabu. So, I assume it'll be Leper, though. You'll be flogging people, so you're gonna be that guy? Fair enough. I refreshed the page for a second, so if you said something different, I missed it. Sasha. I want to get rid of Stress Eater. You also flog yourself, it's true. Does anybody have diseases still? No? Okay. If I level this up, will the treatment ward get more rooms? Because this says medical wards. Or do I keep doing this?
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
Can I make those boots that I don't have yet? Or I don't have that character yet? You need a good weapon. Oh, they can only meditate. Okay, I need deeds. Deeds. I remember trying the previous time I played this game, I tried this place early on, and it was absolutely horrifying, so I think I have to wait a lot longer for it. Even though it gives really good trinkets. A lot of deeds. Bad item. Accuracy to range skills is nice. Now we're just going straight for the deeds. Let's level up the secondary healer. And we got a bunch of blood and, I mean bleed and blight. Dee. Oh, it says it's medium. Is that the right one? Yeah, okay, I thought it was short. The swine are resistant to disease thanks to their unclean living. Ah, and I brought the blight guy. Whoops.
They breed quickly
Oh,
down
it's
there
all
in the
almost a
dark.
straight line.
But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Flag dude, the well-rendered map of the road ahead. But that didn't do, like, exploration. You'd think if it was a map ahead, it would have. We're doing this. Why does that dude look like... Yeah, I don't want to answer that. Oh, he has high protection because of that. Okay, let's see. They have 60, 40, 40 blight resist. He does also have stun. Get that guy with the armor. Of course he blocks it. Well, resist it. He can block. He's got a skull built into his chest. Kinda neat, kinda gross. I'm literally just gonna keep stunning with him for like probably this whole map. Just because they're resistant to blight. Though I think I have an item that increases blight chance by like 10%. Damage per round, so that will kill him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Uh, 100% blight chance. It still does have like 40% or whatever chance against them. Oh, I didn't change their melee attack. That second healer. I wonder if you can get bacon out of those boys. I literally said the same thing. I was like, wow, I wonder if you could get food for... You should be able to get food for killing these guys. The first time I fought against them, and then like, actually some of them look fucking nasty, so maybe not.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Like when he says that, I keep saying it. Destroy them. Let none survive this combat. Every trap seems to hit the flagellant. I don't know if he just absolutely throws himself on the traps or what, but you're still alive. You are. And you're anemic. You don't have a lot of blood in you. You're also enlightened and will only meditate. Mabu has an intense craving for alcohol. Fair enough. I think it said when I do this, I can just press triangle to do the torch. That'll save me time. None of these rooms are having item fights in them. Let's let the Plague Doctor touch the gross thing. Actually, okay, no effect. No effect. He's strangely fascinated with it. Bloodthirsty. Fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. Yeah, bye! Hook where it hurts, and then pushes him backwards while attacking. Okay, that'll kill him straight up. And we'll stun the people in the back rows. You're just gonna be a tank. Absorb some damage. Why is yeah, one of the few words you get right every time? I don't know. Maybe there's a secret to it. Yep. Oh. Can't imagine having a hook from hand. As cool as it seems, very unpleasant. And imagine if you go to scratch yourself or something, you just casually forget you have that hook hand, and then stab. That's probably how I'd end up dying.
Confidence surges as the
My
enemy
chest hurts.
crumbles.
What? Latte messaged me to say, just admit you rigged it. That's because I did put everybody's name who I knew, like, in that, when God made so-and-so. I didn't share the Mabu one because it wasn't funny at all. What was that? I think the Mabu one said, 2 spoonsful of courage, then another 2 spoonsful of courage, and then something stupid. But the Latte one said, like, energy, something, and then, oh, whoops, I spilled financial stability, just that it didn't go in. There's a little meme on the internet, one of those toasty things you put in your name, and then it shows God making a bowl of something, where they put 2 things in, and the third one either spills into it, or spills out of it, like way too much or way too little. Day 6, as we traveled from the hamlet, an eerie dread grew. We all felt it, but did our best to shrug it off. Sleep was difficult until Raven, one of my companions, passed me a bitter concoction. The most devout of us, Therian, prayed softly for our safety. Superstitious, but well-intentioned, I suppose. I am already falling asleep. So they drugged them to fall asleep. Fair enough. And I think it says 60, 50, 70, 50. 80. I sometimes just pick whoever I don't worry about getting stressed out, since that's what happens if they fail and get hit. These guys are only slightly resistant. These are probably the cutest of the mobs I've seen so far. Not big on spiders, but they still look kind of fluffy. At least the red ones do. Where's the orange?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the
3
offensive.
damage, and how much health do they have?
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Okay, that did 1 kill them. That's what I was waiting for, just to check. I like that they can heal others even if it makes themselves bleed. Because they can also resist the bleed. Yes, you believe me now. You did that to yourself, quite literally.
Another one falls.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. At least that's one good thing. He can cure bleed.
Soothed. Sedated.
Ooh, more deeds.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
More deeds. Perfect. Complete 100% of room battles. You're gonna read stuff. Lasting effect on the hero. Plotter? they read a book and now they clot faster. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't really want to use my torches because I want to, what is it? Use my campfire. I have 2 clerics now, or whatever they're called. Vassals, just because they're such good healers.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Though what is it called? The occultist seems like a decent healer, but he's also so unreliable. Might heal for nothing and make the person bleed for damage, or he might do the biggest heal in the game. Actually do some damage there.
Soothed. Sedated.
Nice. I could touched on that guy, I guess. There, and that should be enough that he dies regardless of fate.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I wonder, does being in the dark... Yeah, there's another... Okay, there's the scouting. Do I have to actually stand still while the map does its stuff? Okay, and just because, let's use the wood.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Protection, damage, all companions damage, that's nice. Stress minus 50. Self-medicate. Less stress, heal, remove white, and give accuracy. Stress removal is the most vital thing to me. So he can heal someone, and that's about it. An impressive wound. Let me make a note of it.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Wait, I should change
We
the doctor
require
for this
only
arm.
the strength to follow it.
Hey, sweetie, I've got to head back to work in a bit. Just want to tell you I adore your guts, specifically your guts. I'll keep that in mind. I hope you have a fun time at work. I'll try my best to make sure you don't die, but no promises. Ooh, the Black Plague. The Plague Doctor, of all people, gets the Black Plague. Blight resist, disease resist, max HP and speed. Holy, that is horrible. But yeah, I love irony in games like that. crush the worms, quite literally. Me crying there makes sense.
Well
At least
struck.
get rid of one, that's good. Blood for the burden, bones for the light. Now they're just ripping off Warring. I mean, they didn't say specifically it, but mentioning blood and then bones. 100% blight resist, 40% blight resist. Let's just stun. Hope that he doesn't. Yeah, then he can't do stress. Oh, I should sit up. I keep slouching. Oh, Siona started up. Fingari. If she's going to be streaming for a while, maybe at the end of the night I can raid her then. That would be nice, because she's raided me once or twice before. Also, Keone and Eric is still streaming, but they've been doing that for a few hours, so I wouldn't be surprised if they end up winding down. Oh, so there we go. I was like, even if it doesn't bleed, if it does 2 damage, it kills them.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Let's try stunning you. They almost never get to use their heal, their 30% heal, but it's still good to have, just because. Crusader 10% HP, that'll be good. I'll give that to Astro.
Triumphant pride
Cullion, max
precipitates a
HP
dizzying
plus stun.
fall.
Might be worth it. Can't burn this table. No effect. Leftovers. Didn't they just say they're not the cleanest of people? I feel like we shouldn't be taking their leftovers. But hey, why not? That's only 250 gold. I feel like I want to touch this curio. Okay, nothing of value is lost. Or found. Affected by the rotten pile. Are they getting another disease? Wow. Oh, Swift is raiding. Hello, Swift. How are you doing tonight? Shout out, Swift Entropy. Hello, hello. This is the first raid I've had in a while. But hello, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. If anybody is new to my stream, hello, my name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored, you'll see me here playing something or other. I'm playing Darkest Dungeon, and I've surprisingly only had one person die so far. Slay. Would you want to be a grave robber? I'm not saying that offensively, I'm just saying a grave robber is one of 3 characters I still haven't named, and I could name it Swift. I think I have an occultist, a grave robber, and something else. You haven't played this game forever. It seems pretty fun. Doesn't seem too hard yet, but I'm still fairly early on. Like, I'm probably only at like week 10 or something like that. Me neither. Breathe separate. I would not survive long personally in a situation like this. I'd probably be the first one dead. Oh, guys, don't please. Hope you enjoy your stream. Go lay down. Love your content. Get anything out with my stream. Peace, and have a good rest of the night. I appreciate the raid very much, Swift, and I always like having you come by. So I hope you have a nice night. Sweet dreams when you go to bed. And see you around. So bye. Oh, thank you for the follow, Pookie Poo. Okay, these guys are resistant to blight, thankfully. actually heal now. At least the flaglet does. How much is that worth?
Success
150
so
each, not
clearly
worth it.
in view.
I hate having to leave
Or
stuff
is it
behind, but
merely
that's just the way the
a
game
trick of
works.
the light?
I could have probably dropped some torches for a bit of that gold. And then either this is the last room, or else the last one has a fight in it, since I only have to complete room battles. Oh, hey Mika. She stops and just looks at me. She's walking through the room and she just looks at me like, what do you want? And then keeps going. Rude dog. I kind of feel like if I do this, if it poisons him, nope, then it would be able to finish him before he even attacks. Munching on me like I'm a snake. What's with that? Actually, that was HD. I'm not even in this one. Oh, you came crawling back. Hey, you good girl. You good puppy. She doesn't understand what I'm saying. Well, she understands me. Okay, he should die to the bleed. Let's see if I can flag that guy in the back row. And he should die to that effect too. You know, I could have attacked the guy in the front row, but I wouldn't do too much damage, so... Nice, nice, nice. Let's see if it says completed.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Remain. Because I need to loot that chest still. Well, I can drop the torches for that. And I want to just check what this curio is. Nothing useful. Back to town. We did really good that
Their
time.
squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
Tuckered out. His damage of HP is low. Healing while camping. Damage of torch above 75. I should get rid of that. Soft. Oh, that's cute. They are soft. Quotation marks.
In truth, I cannot tell
The
how much
resurrection
time has passed since I sent
Brave
that letter.
Artisans. Ooh, a blueprint awarded. I think that's one of the DLC things. Growing in user presence is emboldened craftsman's return. You can craft all new buildings. They're expensive, but provide unique bonuses. There's a button for that. Okay. Gain saved gold, 5% interest per week. Torchlight gives more benefits. Oh, but it all takes like 300 or more stuff. Yowza. So that must be the endgame content if you want to keep leveling stuff up. Hero God, Vassal, Brave. No, I've got all those. Now we gotta cure that lack of tech thing. Can't even increase the wards there. Damage of torches low, don't care. Obsessed with self-worship, might need to get rid of that. Cheat, not allowed to gamble. Only pray for stress relief. seem so bad I need to get rid of them. Guilty conscience bears the crushing guilt of deeds, real and imagined. I feel like maybe I should get rid of that. And that's because I kind of made him dig up a urn. Okay, Sasha still needs some reduction too. Let's see if I can... Oh, first, before I do anything. Oh, I can't select Horton yet. Or Corsi. Weapons, armor... It's skills that I want to be able to upgrade, though. Allow skills to be upgraded. So HP and dodge, damage, crit base, and speed. No, it's more the combat skills I'm concerned about upping then. Oh, Belliger! Thank you for coming back. How are you doing tonight? Or is it Belliger? I'm probably butchering your name. I do that a lot, and I apologize. But thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. And thank you very much, Via Manami, for the follow. There. I misspelled your name. Did I say your day liquor? I did not, but that could work properly. What were you playing tonight? Hello to everybody who's new to the channel. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored, you'll see me here playing something or other. Do you want to be an occultist? I could literally just name this random dude after you. Be like, there, and you've got a goatee and everything. I'm guessing you don't have goatee in real life, but still. Aw, yeah. I've mainly been naming the characters after friends of mine or random people that are regular in my stream. I should look at the wagon. Speed, damage, no. Bleed resist. Okay, I don't want that. I can give that to the Crusader and that to the Hellion. I don't care about them not having as much stun resist. Do they have already? Less stress, more virtue, death blow resist. Well, nice. I'd rather go with the max HP for now. Furball can have the death blow resist for now. Okay, that's worth increasing. I mean, it's only 200 to increase the thing, so I can actually do most of them. That actually doesn't do much of an upgrade. Reduces the dodge and marks the target. Is that better than the other one? Reduces damage and protection. Protection, I can use bleeds and blight to go through it. So it's like maybe I should take vulnerability to remove dodge. So I use that, 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 and that. So it gets more accuracy leveling up. I'm just going to see if I can do this to everybody that I can. I think he's using Dirt Stab, Harvest, now, and this thing. No, it doesn't change the stress, sadly. Oh yeah, they get all abilities in each, because 4 in one form, 4 in the other. Heal, stress, torch. Heal. Or stun. I feel like for now I'll just hold off like this. Melee attack that does bleed, is that what he's using, or does he have... yeah, it is. Okay, there's no one else who can learn stuff just now.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Okay, that takes more. Put it on the people that are up front more for now. And other people can hold off and just save money. I already have that. What the heck is that? 40% damage versus stonework? But that's a boss fight. Grave Robber speed, that might be nice. Doesn't consume food, has more max health, but you get healed for less. That's kind of cool. The Worry Stone is actually pretty good, so I might need to do that. The only healer I really have is them. This might work well, we'll see about that. Stone Bar. The only trinket I have is one that doesn't even affect them. Let's buy all the food. Oh, it's short. Despite being very hard.
Corruption has soaked the
Oops,
soil,
scouting right away, that's
sapping
nice.
all good life from these
Complete room
groves.
battles, so I don't need to
Let
go
us
upwards.
burn out
Thank you
this
for that.
evil.
What the heck is this? Towering ectoplasm, quivering ectoplasm, and there's something in the back road that I cannot target. It doesn't seem like a boss. Well, this one has a lot of health. Heat resist, blight resist. It has such high resistance, but it has lower health. It even has high stun resist. Maybe I'll just transform instantly. Our very first fight in this area. He's 33% protection. Oh, I didn't switch his abilities. Reduce his protection by 10%. So that's, I guess, good that I didn't switch it. Psychokinesis? Is that like fluid control? Oh! And so they're gonna keep making more of the... Yikes. I guess I'll focus on killing the big one and then kill the small ones
The
with less
match
health.
is struck. A blazing star is born.
I'm gonna stack that protection reduction. Oh, but they resist. Never mind. Let's move forward too. So that other guy can do the lunge forward again when it's his turn. I wouldn't be surprised if when this guy dies if he becomes like split into two. Because he looks like he's got two bodies in him anyways. Thankfully they don't do high damage. Yeah, I didn't think so. And that'll probably make him, you know, resist. Slowly. This seems like a mini boss to me. I can't see this being a regular fight, but who knows? Maybe because I'm on veteran challenge, the enemies are just that much harder. More damage even if the bleed doesn't hit. Maybe I can kill him this time, and then we'll see if it spreads like I thought, or splits. No, he dodges. Of course he does. Can't let me have it easy, can you? Not healing the flagellant because he can heal himself if he's low enough like this. No, he's not low enough for it yet. That bleed might get him next turn. Yeah.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Start healing him. Let's turn back just to stop the stress in those heads like that. And then I can just see if I can stun this one. That bleed might be strong enough to finish them.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Hope every fight isn't like this.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, now he should be able to use his heal. Yeah.
Obliterated. This
Oh,
expedition
that's
at least
like a
promises
wall.
success.
That's why I couldn't tell. I thought it was part of the actual combat.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed
Maybe the
with
abomination will be
misintent.
resistant to this stuff. Can I burn it? Or no, can I cleanse it? No effect. Can I burn it? Can I not? Still some meat on the bones. Well, that counts as healing. More meat?
Wealth beyond
It's
measure,
actually pretty good.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I'm gonna hold off on eating it though, because the one guy's about low enough that he can use his heal again. Oh god, there's another wall. With these spiders, that's easy. They have more health now, like 3 more health. So they've leveled up as well when I go to the higher difficulty, which makes sense, but still so. Whoa, that is a huge hit. And that is the biggest crit yet. Bravo.
Back to the pit.
Heal too.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I feel like rather than waiting for him to damage us, I might as well finish him.
Surges as the enemy
I was debating on the
crumbles.
moves I could use. Abomination only, stun, and blight skill chance. That's actually pretty good. What do those trinkets do? Stun chance. Death blow. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is gonna hurt.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh. and
Furball's resolve is already
indefatigable
tested,
purpose.
and he is now irrational. I'm gonna eat some food with this dude. I got all that extra food anyways, so...
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
yes, that would be the life. What is this fine thing? It's trapped! It's a fine old trap. Ooh, blue moth. Crazed Snatcher. High blight resist. Bit of bleed resist, and a lot. Oh wait, I just said high blight resist.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Pretty sure these are undead, so they must be unholy. When you've got your ribs out like that, you cannot still be living. And the spawn.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Selfish. I feel like he can't. But maybe the bleed will get him to that point. No. But yeah, he can use his heal now. Straight up 30% for both of them. But then it reduces his healing receipt for a while. And his healing skills. Since they're dogs, I just assume they're fast. And that they all get to go first.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Let's get a disease. Thanks for that. This one one
Continue
less
the
attack on us.
onslaught. Destroy them all. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
You can use this repeatedly, which is nice. But then that also stacks the debuff on him. Like he'll be taking like 50% less healing. 50% less healing from his skills, and 50% less healing personally received. Literally taking 4 damage around. Okay. I could have tried stunning him, I guess. Oh no, that only has 2 uses per turn. Oh, never mind. That's still good, but... Attacking the hop-up person. No thank you for giving me rabies. And then I almost feel like not healing him because he's so debuffed with the healing reduction. What does rabies do? More damage but less accuracy, that's interesting. He's stunned anyway, so it's like you might as well use up your heals. See if he'll crit him. I doubt it. Ooh, good one. That worked out well after all.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Keep up on. We just need to check the bodies. He seems good at that. Oh, that says it does nothing. My bad.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
And that is true about the loot and supplies. I love how you can snuff the torches too if you want to increase the chance of like getting better loot. Okay, 50, 30, 25, 25. Okay, Crusader's Gold. I should have seen if I could burn it, maybe that would be a good thing. I didn't mean to eat that food, I meant to use a torch. But whatevs. Okay. Stealth and shadow appearance by direct attacks, multiple area effect attacks. Some skills can expose them. If you don't have a de-stealth, oh, the stealth only lasts for 2 rounds. Curse of vulnerability. That's what my poultice can do. That guy has protection. We'll just see if I can do it. Enemy still hits, thankfully. Though they resist it. Oh. I was not, like, in most games confusion makes it so you attack each other. Mabu's Rapturous, of course he is.
Madness. our old friend.
Astro's fearful. That's a first. So he can rush forward. Oh, Lighted Giant has a ton of health. But he should be unstealthed after. Right? Yes. And that one middle guy, I should do debuffs too because he has like 25 or 30% protection. Let's put that in. Look. Oh, holy crud. I'm gonna have to focus on healing them. I was about to... Oh, they did mark. Are marked after all. Everybody's gonna have to try to heal him. I'm still gonna try to stun this guy even if he has a high chance to dodge it. That's perfect timing. And a crit. They want Astro to live, apparently. Okay, I wanted to pull that guy to me, but whatever works. Oh, that's good. Not a huge attack. That's insensitive. No, they're blading the heck out of that dude. I don't have anything to cure Blade. He just keeps restoring the occultist who's at full health. Do not question it. Do not. Okay, well that's one down. 110 chance to stun, but 40 if you include the reduction there.
In Radiance,
He's marked,
may
but he
we
gets the
find
20%
victory.
reduction from that, so... No, not the bleed. We'll use that again, but that's going to really reduce his healing. But I don't want the guy to die from all the bleeds. Oh well, let's transform. Stress out everyone else. Let's finish him. That's one less, like, debuffs and stuff that I have to worry about. Ooh, huge hit. The force of devilry! I love how even his just yelling is so angry, but it still upsets them.
And now
Oh God.
the true test. Hold fast or expire. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
I feel like Astro might die here. Because these police are still going to kill them. Furball had a heart attack? I didn't think they were that stressed out. Okay, I
This
retreated.
skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
Oh, Mabu had a heart attack.
More dust.
Oh,
More
and there goes
ashes,
Furball.
More disappointment.
Oh lord. Well, sorry Furball.
Failure
I am in your
tests the
walls.
metal
Good.
of heart, brain, and body.
How are you doing tonight, Onion? Furball is the second death. Nah. Don't invest with Dark Arts. Damage and less stress versus Beast. Debuff resist. Fear of the Eldritch. Virtue chance. If I get another abomination, I can name it Onion.
A fresh
Totally not for any reason. Or you could be the Gravedigger. Do you seem like a Gravedigger? Because I haven't named the Gravedigger. I haven't named the Leper. They all seem like bad things, but... Flag Doctor, I don't have an Antiquarian. But if I remember, they're not that good. Melee damage. Ranged poison. Buff self dodge. Remove stealth. Resist blight. Dodge. Force guard by ally. Yeah, I don't like the Antiquarian. Miss Flea, but before it is too late, do it. I'm gonna make you into the Grave Robber just because. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, Onion. Oh no, he knows. Wait, what?
With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
Oh, they'll only do flagellation and they can't yet. Will not pray or flagellate. Death blow resist. I might want to remove that. Experiences religious visions and delusions. Should I remove that? Only pray. Death blow resist. 10% damage if health is low. Stress and accuracy versus Eldritch. I feel like that I might want to remove before it gets locked in. Dies. No! I feel like I meant originally to do that, but the protection might be better after all. Wicked Slash, Battle Yop, or whatever. Barbaric Yop. Those were people that were in training or whatever, having stuff removed before. Intimidate. Bypasses stealth. De-stealths. Reduces their damage and speed. But he marks himself, and it's like I could take that instead of the one that knocks back and cures gets rid of corpses. Now heals 1 to 2. What kind of game is this? Turn-based combat? It is. It is. You own this little city. Between town, you can recruit people for free. You can change their abilities. You can upgrade their armor with money. You pretty much after every fight have to get people to relieve their stress. They all have health. They have stress. If the stress gets too high, they get bad debuffs and eventually can have a heart attack and die. Death is permanent. Death blow resist. Musketeer. Abomination. Stun chance. I named the state Katniafia just because. Light skill chance, don't care. Light doctor only. Oh, but more stress. I do not want that. That's dark. It is. It's called the Darkest Dungeon, so it makes sense. Scouting chance, trap disarm chance, but less speed. That's okay. Debuff, max health. Food. Bounty hunter, accuracy, but more food. A bunch of deeds. I do need deeds. And it says it's medium. That makes perfect sense. Sash is the only healer up right now. Take Crow. Should Sear Tank just because. And we'll take Onion just because. Actually, if we're doing this, maybe we'll take Wissent instead. Deeds nuts. Hey there, how are you doing tonight, Toaster? Okay, this is medium, so we're gonna bring a bunch of food. Don't care about the money cost. You Gucci? That's good. Swine are resistant to disease, thanks to their unclean living.
To prosecute our war against the
I have to
swine,
explore
we
90%
must
of rooms, so it
first
doesn't really
scout
matter
those
where I go
squalid
to.
homes.
Who seems like the book reader? I feel like Sash is. And they read an unsettling passage. Well, just stress. Sash, out of curiosity, what platforms do you use for your channel? Basically just Twitch. Or what do you mean by platforms? Like, I stream certain games like this off PlayStation 4 using remote play, and then other things like Paladins, etc. Do you make YouTube shorts or something similar? I've been debating on it. I tried doing TikTok, but some people are very mean to VTubers on TikTok. Also, it is very random about how well you can do with it. Sometimes you make a video and literally you'll get 10 views. Sometimes you make a video and get like 300. And despite how much effort I put into videos, nothing I did could seem to control it. I do upload all my VODs to YouTube. I've been debating on doing YouTube shorts, but I feel like rather than that, I should just upload my clips to my YouTube channel. I originally made a secondary YouTube channel called Kainiko Clips, but I feel like that then gets viewers away from my main YouTube channel. I should probably just have one and then make a collection of just the clips that people can click on. I'm still learning a lot. I'm gonna touch that curio. Okay. Our purpose, the blackest of fates. Our purpose was to desecrate their animalistic shrines and thus disperse the swine folk. But soon we came across an artifact. This was far beyond the crude fetishes crafted by the pigmen. It looked as if obsidian had been grown and twisted into a dark symbol of worship. It cradled a pulsing red orb, glowing with malevolent light. Cuthbert, Bolin, and I hesitated, but thrice damned Mizir, driven by crazed impulse, thrust his torch in a hidden receptacle, and thus sealed our fate. I was thinking of using it, but I keep getting scared. TikTok or YouTube? This should reduce their stress. TikTok? Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. No problem. Like, some VTubers do really well on TikTok, But other times there are people that will harass them and don't seem to like the idea of VTubers for some reason. I didn't get much of that, and I just deleted the comments that I did get, but it's something to be aware of. I have heard, like, my friend, my art sibling Sushi, is probably the one of us art siblings who's doing the very best. Her ASMR has been doing really well, and she said TikTok is one of the best things that you can do to help grow your channel. That's why I originally started on it. But it's like, if you stop uploading, it stops pushing your videos the next time you start. So if you're uploading a video every single day, you'll start getting more and more views. But if you stop uploading clips for like a single week, you're gonna drop down to getting like 20 views. People love harassing them. People love harassing anyone they can. Anyone different than them. What was that last part using TikTok? The last part using TikTok was something like, if you stop consistently uploading clips, as far as I know, it stops pushing your content. Another unsettling passage. Oh, that just put out our torch. That's not a big deal. But if you're uploading like a new clip every single day to TikTok, it'll start pushing more and more of your stuff to more and more people, even if you're bad at stuff. Whereas, if you... Can I burn this? Can I cleanse it? Holy water hisses and the hero feels wrong. Uh-oh. Onion has less dodge until we camp. But if you... What is it? You post every day, you're making good, getting better with the TikToks and stuff, but then you stop for like a week, you're gonna drop from getting like 300 views to getting like 50 views, just for stopping for a single week. It's ridiculous like that. Loot! Cultists only crit versus Eldritch, damage versus Eldritch. I mean, that's okay, but I don't really use them for damage. Dang, algorithm is mean. It is. Kinda don't want to use my torches and then just use the campfire.
A handsome
My
reward.
fears are confirmed. With
for
our
a
torch
task
doused
well
by an arid
performed.
spray of water, we were ambushed. Strange fish-like hominids ambushed us in the sudden darkness. The pitch of the torch caught quickly, and I glimpsed scaly appendages swinging crude weapons, glistening and barbed. They didn't last long with our torch rekindled. Alas, one bit me on the neck before I gutted it. The wound stings and tingles strangely. Our physic told me to keep it clean and covered. Oh, that must be the guy from the other journal entry that said his skin started turning like pale and silvery, and I think he's turning into one of the fish people. Dang it. Oh wow. Good job on the crit, Onion. I can only see the abilities they've used so far. Thankfully I didn't miss this time, it's true. You only miss when you're shooting at it. I actually want to keep... I don't even have my gun out. Do it too. Do it too. Take that, nerd. Oh, something went wrong. Wow. Wow, my gun must have jammed. Are you naming characters after viewers? I have been. I've been naming them after viewers, after some of my friends, just whoever I want to. Do you want one named Toaster? Because I only have one or two that aren't named after
as the
people
enemy
now.
crumbles.
This guy has decent protection. If you want to name one after me, that's cool. Sounds good. I go by Red, though? Oh, okay. I'll remember that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And if he bleeds, yep, then he's finished next round. So I might as well just relieve stress and healing.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Herbs kill any diseases harbored in the food. Oh, wow. That's
Such a
good.
burden of finery risks life and limb.
Then I'll camp after this next fight. Another journal. In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating dark, facing a creature that defies description and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful, only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche. I see Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. I recall how a piece of its flesh sloughed off, and of its own twisted accord sprang onto Bolin, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself as tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limbs. I did get holy water, and maybe I can use that on that totem back there. Watched a friend play this for the first time a while back. He seemed to be doing way better than them. Nice, nice. I'm not too far in, though. Are my eyes still half closed? What the heck? How long have they been shut for? There's a toggle to keep them in that position. I don't think I have a move to bring them over to me. That's what I wanted to stop. Little gods! This guy hits like a truck. But I can hopefully finish this dude off. Because like as long as I don't miss, I seem to jinx it every time I say that. Don't vomit on Sasha! Rude! And he even spat up a chicken bone. Chicky? Okay, what is Inui? Does that just mean like lethargic? Oh, less virtue chance. That's honestly not that big a deal to me. Giving him the old ball and chain. There will be no blood left for the leeches. Good. Leeches don't need any, those are gross. Old tiny medicine was whack. Put leeches on and just drain blood from you till you feel better. Suck out the toxin. Anything's wrong with you, just give you cocaine and you'll feel better. Hey! I'm just moving something with my microphone. I'm not using this character's poison at all. Just literally just throwing knives with them. But yeah, I have had 2 people die. The first person to die was Frostfox, named after a streamer friend of mine. And the next person was my mod Furball.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
Dark
killer.
Altar. Strange power can be felt. Okay, and it says none of these things work on it, and I'm not using my campfire on it. Touching it's probably the worst thing you can do. Let's get Onion to touch it. Oh, it infuses them with great power. Accuracy, damage, and crit, and I'm about to camp anyway, so that will be wasted. Rack of Blades. I assumed that would do nothing to it, but I'm just curious. Because once I do it once, it then remembers forever that those things do nothing. I have to explore 90% of the rooms anyways, and I passed by one anyways. We'll camp here, there's not many rooms left, so I might as well cure any stress I can.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Less stress for everybody else. And then he suffers health damage. I love how he can do both. Quarantine himself, then let his mask down. Can't use it on others. Let's do that so he does more damage and stuff. Can heal. Produce a supply item.
Impressive haul, if you value such things.
Oh, I didn't mean to use that. I meant to end the thing. But it used the
As
item I
the
just
light gains
produced. How stupid
purchase,
is that?
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Ooh, a map. Okay, there's literally only one fight left. So I can hold on to any torches I'm using.
The way is lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Have you gotten a bounty hunter yet? Yes, I have. You thought he was the coolest? Sadly, I've already named him after Seer Circle. I mean, I could get a second one at some point. I just don't know if I'd use a second one. Everyone's dodging the vomit. I mean, I tried my best to get away from that too. Well, I could heal. I feel like I can kill this guy tonight as well.
How quickly the tide turns.
This is the last fight, so I don't have to worry too much. I could have gone for the other guy, but that guy was so close to killing I wouldn't want him to go an extra turn.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Percy's a nasty guy. Eh. Bleed out, I don't care. Let me and see what that last trap is. Plus that should reduce the stress. I was going to say that should reduce the stress of the person that goes up to it. Nothing of value. Okay, never mind.
The Swinefolk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
Okay, they got new quirks. A lazy eye. Less person, more scouting chance in weld.
A fresh irritant, the sum.
Stress
A
activities are reduced
sanguine
again.
memory to me.
The mob will only do flagellation, which makes sense when he's literally the flagellant. Slash up with peace through medication. No, there's no new characters yet to name. So the only ones I really have are like a second priest. What disease is that? Move resist. I don't know if I care much about that. Oh, he has two things. Debuff resist. Yeah, he's got to cure that. What class is Blackheart? Blackheart is the Jester. Okay, I need more statues. Okay, fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. Less damage if light is above 75. She can't gamble, I don't care about that. Want to investigate the dark arts. Only pray for stress relief. That does make it harder to relieve his stress, but he doesn't have ranged skills. Sainthood, damage if oh, I need to remove that. Less damage if torch is high, less damage if torch is low. Or no, that was not him, that was Seer. I always have my torch highly lit up. Okay, they'll only do that. Does that poor leper have minus 10% accuracy? Let's see. Minus 5 accuracy, and minus 5 accuracy to ranged skills. Domination, stun. Don't really care about that, especially when it's that. Just barely care about it. It doesn't have anything, so I guess that's better than nothing. And since you have nothing as a secondary, you can at least increase your stun chance. Jester's 7% crit, that's actually kind of nice. Vessel, 25% to healing skills, 15% to last max HP, that actually seems pretty good. I have nothing with the Crimson Curse yet. I hate all the things that increase stress. So it might be worth going into there. But at the same time, I'd need a good setup for it. It's like that might be a good setup for it. But I'll probably hold off doing anything for now. Because it is the 4-hour mark, and I do want to do stuff before I head to bed. I don't know if I'll play this again tomorrow. I might. But I might end up playing something else. We'll see. We'll see. I saw Frangari going on and I wanted to raid them because I haven't raided them in a long time because they normally often stream earlier than I do. But anyways, thank you both to Swift and Belliger for sending me the raids tonight. Thank you for everybody coming out and spending time with me. It always makes me more willing to stream, seeing people actually want to watch and talk to me and hang out with me. It means a lot. So, gonna wind down for the night. I'll be back tomorrow like I always am. You all have a nice night, sweet dreams, and I hope to see you around. So bye bye bye. Oh, hey Hatsusu, thanks for the stream. No problem. Thanks for lurking.